Bray Wyatt is this generation's Undertaker and beloved by many fans. Yet for some reason, WWE is too fucking stupid to see how great of an overall performer he really is. Hey WrestleManiacs, welcome back. And today we're going to be discussing how WWE should have booked Bray Wyatt's debut. Bray had one of the greatest gimmick changes in WWE history. He went from a man who's a little too husky to Bray Wyatt. The man revived his career from the ground up, and when he debuted, I thought, hey, WWE can't mess this guy up because he's too good to fuck up. But instead, once he debuted, he had a good run, but was eventually put in a feud with Cena at Mania, looked very weak, and his momentum died down very quick. I don't think he ever recovered from that. This is how I would have done it differently. I would have had him debut against The Undertaker and have him end the streak. And whoa, before you put me up on a stake and burn me, hear me out. When I watched Undertaker lose to Brock at WrestleMania, he looked like a broken man, and that should not have been the way Undertaker lost his streak. Undertaker was the phenom of the Attitude and Ruthless Aggression era. The Undertaker always believed that every career should end on their back. And that's why I think he would have agreed to let Bray Wyatt beat him at Mania so that he could pass the torch in a way. WWE missed a huge opportunity to build a future star and just gave it to Brock, who did not need to beat the streak. I would have had Bray debut against Kane as he did originally and absolutely destroy him with the whole Wyatt family and grab the mic and say this: "I'm the new face of fear. The new darkness in your mind, the new evil in your thoughts, the new phenom. I'm calling you out, Undertaker, and if you don't come out, I'ma destroy you and your little brother." So nothing happened, and the Wyatts dragged Kane backstage, and for the next few weeks, there are backstage segments of Wyatts absolutely destroying Kane, while continuously winning matches and squashing every opponent they're put against. Finally, I'd have Wyatt bring out Kane, handcuff him to the ring, and then rip his mask off, pull out a mat, and burn his mask. And then say, "Undertaker, it's time for you to come out. Face the new face of fear." And the mask is burning, all you hear is... And the Undertaker completely destroys the Wyatts. But as Undertaker is destroying Bray Wyatt, he just keeps laughing and saying that I'm the new face of fear and you can't hurt me. And then The Undertaker throws Bray Wyatt out, grabs the mic, and says that he's accepted the challenge at WrestleMania 30 and is going to put an end to this once and for all. Wyatt laughs and walks backstage. At WrestleMania, Wyatt gets the win after a great match, but at the end, Undertaker's on the ground, sits up, and just looks at Wyatt. They just stare at each other. Then Wyatt laughs, gets out of the ring because he respects Undertaker. He doesn't handshake him or anything. He just looks at him and gets out of the ring. He basically gives him the ring, and Taker formally passes the torch over to Wyatt in a way. So it's basically passing the torch from one phenom, one face of fear to the other. Wyatt gets out of the ring, and his music doesn't play. That's it, his music stops and Undertaker's music plays. And all you see is Undertaker in the ring. He just looks disappointed, but then again, he looks happy because he's basically passed the mantle to somebody. And I feel like that's the best way for the streak to end and the best way for Wyatt to have debuted. And Wyatt would have been a star for years to come. But instead, Undertaker lost to Brock, looked like a broken man, and Wyatt just lost to Dolph Ziggler a few weeks ago. Stupid WWE logic. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more cool wrestling videos, check out my other videos here. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest wrestling news and wrestling original videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. As always, it's the best in wrestling here, signing off.